Hello, hello. We are in New York City on 5th Avenue and West 52nd Street, and we're taking a walk down 5th Avenue, enjoying the weather, people watching, and looking at the lights. You see beautiful St. Patrick Cathedral right there. Halal food stand. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Enjoy the view of St. Patrick Cathedral, the world famous cathedral in Midtown Manhattan on West 51st Street and 5th Avenue. Hi Suni, thank you for watching. Yes, it is beautiful here in Manhattan. We're going to continue walking towards downtown, and I will show you as much as I can possibly show with my streaming device. This is a Lego store for those who likes Legos, and for those who don't, it still looks amazing. By the way, this is the real size taxi car made out of Legos. This is a Rockefeller Center right there, you can tell. There's a Rockefeller Plaza and the Rock, the building that has an observation deck on top. Isn't it cute? Cute, amazing, and extremely professional. That's a model of Brooklyn Bridge made out of Legos as well. And what's under the bridge? East River. Whoops. Take a look inside the store. And the bridge. The bridge looks real too. That's amazing. The shape of it is an exact shape. The shape and the whole construction, the whole structure looks very natural. Welcome, welcome everyone who's joining in. We are going to continue walking down 5th Avenue. A lot of people who walk by just can't help taking pictures because it is not just for the kids, that's for everyone. It's like a little Lego museum. And of course, the Big Apple. New York is the Big Apple. This apple is about 3.5 to 4 feet tall, about above the meter, more than a meter tall. That is the real size taxi car made out of Legos. Wow. The St. Patrick Cathedral across the street. Alright, this is a very famous place too. We are walking by the Rockefeller Center. If you're visiting New York and you're in Rockefeller Center, there is Top of the Rock, which is one of the best observation decks anywhere in the world, which you can see if you look all the way up. That skyscraper in the center of the picture, that is where the observation deck is, on the very top of it. Okay, let's continue our walk. We are about to cross West 50th Street. It's a Banana Republic store. And this one here is Saks Fifth Avenue. And if you look in the center of your screen right now, you see the top of the brand new skyscraper called the Vanderbilt. And that one will also have an observation deck that is scheduled to be open in October. It's a Cole Haan window, and look how beautiful this entrance here. This building is called British Empire Building, but don't confuse it with the Empire State Building, which is a completely different skyscraper with its own observation deck. And this one is the Rock. The Rock, the code name for this skyscraper with the observation deck on top. And we will walk around here for a moment. Not too many people tonight. This place is under construction. Usually there is a restaurant here and an ice rink during the winter. This is how this place looks like in the middle of construction. This place here is called Rockefeller Plaza. It's inside Rockefeller Center. Just a reminder that if you're not subscribed to our channel, please do so. If you like our videos, it will help us a lot, and it will notify you when we are live or post a new video. Also, your likes are greatly appreciated, as well as shares and comments. This is the very interesting statue or sculpture or composition or installation. And this is where the main New York City's Christmas tree stands during and around Christmas time. So we are in the Rockefeller Plaza in New York City. I can't really explain what is the meaning of this composition. If you have any idea, let us know in the chat. Please, chat is located below the video. For us to communicate, you can say hi, you can ask a question, you can leave a comment, and we will respond to it. This is FAO Schwartz, world famous toy store. Used to be located on 59th Street and 5th Avenue, and now moved in here in the Rockefeller Plaza. It's closed. It's after hours. This is the NBC News studio, and every morning NBC Today show is taking place here for everyone who wants to come and participate and meet the celebrities, the television celebrities especially. They have a good chance to get up close and personal with them. This is West 49th Street. Going west and east. Not so long ago, during the Olympics, they had a huge screen here and a lot of seats, and people could sit down and enjoy watching the Olympics on a huge screen TV. What's happening right here? Interesting installation too. So this is Rockefeller Plaza in the Rockefeller Center in New York City. And we are going to continue on Fifth Avenue, which is the next intersection. Welcome everyone who is watching us today walking down Fifth Avenue in New York City. The time in New York is 8:12 p.m. So we're going to make a right turn and continue walking down Fifth Avenue. It's an H&M store right there. That's West 47th Street, which is also called, this block is called Diamond District. West 47 between 5th and 6th Avenue. Even the street lights here and only here look like big diamonds. A little bit. That's an Adidas store. Unfortunately, everything is closed already, but look how big it is. 3 floors. Welcome everyone who is joining us this evening. We're streaming from New York City. We are on 5th Avenue in Manhattan. About to cross West 46th Street. Times Square is to our right, 2 avenue blocks from here. We walked through Times Square yesterday, and we have a stream on our channel. It's called Midtown and Times Square. If you're curious, you can look it up later, as well as everything else we have posted on our channel. Live streams and videos. This is one of the souvenir stores here on 5th Avenue. As you can see, everything New York related. From keychains to t-shirts. And this one is a brand new skyscraper. It's called the Vanderbilt, with the observation deck scheduled to open in October, in a few weeks, hopefully. Welcome everyone. Thank you for joining our stream from New York City. We're on 5th Avenue and about to cross West 45th Street. There's a bus stops. They look pretty cool because they're pretty high tech. And a little bit of entertainment is provided, so it's not super boring. You can be submerged into the commercials of all kinds and sorts. And we are about to cross West 45th Street, where we have the NBA store right there, and the UGG store here. Flagship stores, huge stores. This one is Vans. We're about to cross West 44th Street. Best Buy on the left hand side. Okay. Now we're on 5th Avenue and West 44th Street. Urban Outfitters across the street. And the North Face store is right here. Grand Central Station is right there, a block over. We walked through Grand Central yesterday as well, on the way to Town Square. And we're approaching West 42nd Street. 42nd Street is one of the major cross streets in Manhattan, in Midtown. I have no idea. Oh, it's right there. Welcome, welcome. We are at West 42nd and 5th Avenue, a pretty busy intersection usually. And across the street there's a building. That building there is the New York Public Library, the main building, and behind it is Bryant Park. We walked through Bryant Park yesterday where they were showing the movie on a huge screen with thousands of people watching. But today we are going to continue on 5th Avenue. So I will show you how the building of New York Public Library looks at night. We can communicate through chat. The chat is located below the video. You can definitely write anything you want in there. Say hi. Tell me where you're watching from. We will respond, of course, and say hi back. This is New York Public Library at 5th Avenue and West 42nd Street. With the famous lines guarding the building here and there. We'll slow down a little bit so I can show you how the facade of this building looks. Hi, Tiago. patience and fortitude. Thank you so much. I'm assuming, or I'm guessing this one is patience. Look at this beautiful fountain here. If we didn't know where we are, we would say it's probably Rome, Italy. Looks very similar. Welcome everyone, thank you for joining our stream from New York City. We're standing by the building. This building here is New York Public Library, main building of New York Public Library. We are going to walk to the other line. Lines' names are Patience and Fortitude. That's a very good point, Tiago. That's right. Tourists usually go straight to the front entrance. And usually, especially when there's a lot of people here, they taking pictures with the lions and they go straight in. Of course, it's a beautiful building inside and out, but they focus on the inside and they take a picture from probably this point, which has fountains in the frame as well, but I don't know if they pay too much attention to the fountain. This is the other fountain, by the way. Beautiful, beautiful fountain. And the other line, which we will guess, this one is Fortitude. Lines' names are Patience and Fortitude. Thank you very much, Tiago, for the information. Now we all learned something. So the similar situation with the entrance and what tourists know and what they don't is at the Metropolitan Museum, where they have a main entrance and they also have a side entrance, sort of like a side entrance, which is never busy and very easy to access. Through it, get the tickets fast and enter the museum, but everyone is going through the main entrance and stays in line instead of going through the side entrance. That is correct. The lions absolutely wore masks. That was a very interesting scene, but not anymore. I don't know what happened to the masks. Maybe tourists took masks as souvenirs. That happens sometimes. So maybe masks are not required, even though they are technically suggested and required everywhere. So we're continuing walking down Fifth Avenue. This is West 40th Street. And here across the street is another building, another library building. Which is also part of New York City public library system. Oh, really? The movie was shown yesterday and not today. Would you like me to make a turn and go to Bryant Park, and we'll take a look and see what it all looks like? Because Bryant Park is right behind the public library. Would you like me to? You know what? Why not? Let's go and take a look. It only will take a few minutes. First we'll cross the street and we'll make a left. So thank you, Thiago, for your information. Today is the last showing of the season. And we will go and check it out. Yes, I think I hear the sounds of the movie as we're approaching Bryant Park. Yes, exactly. We walked through the park yesterday and there was Phantom of the Opera showing. Absolutely. That is a correct information. As we were streaming the other night and we walked through Bryant Park toward Times Square, that's exactly what we saw. So we are at the corner of Bryant Park, at the back of Bryant Park, I should say, and we're going to look what's going on in there. It's definitely a movie playing here.
But I believe it to be a terrific performance by a very gifted actor. Nothing more.
No, it's not that.
Reality, Mr. Hillary, is that your lifestyle over the past months has been very...
Yeah, that's one of the movies with Robin Williams.
Further subject 3 innocent children to your peculiar and potentially harmful behavior. It is this court's decision to award full custody to Mrs. Hill.
Oh, okay.
You will have supervised visitation rights to be set.
Supervised?
You want to spend time with the children. I'm suggesting a period of psychological testing and...
Look how many people are watching it. The whole park is full of people.
1 year from now. Thank you. Court is adjourned.
I don't do laundry, I don't do windows, I don't do curtains, I don't do bathtubs, I don't do toilets, and
I
I
think
don't
it's
do
Mrs. Doubtfire, actually.
for quite some time. But I don't
Yes,
do
that's
washing,
so
I
true.
don't do basements, I don't do dinners, I don't do reading.
Ah. Yes.
Classics.
Well, we have your number. Thank you so much. Oh, we'll be getting back to you. Thank you. I'll show you to the door. Yes, here we are. Yes.
This is Doubtfire on a large screen here in Bryant Park.
Has been delayed 3 times. Well, yes, but Laura, I'm not going to wait another 6 months for it. You do that. Call me back. Guys, please don't be so depressed. Everything's going to be all right. I miss her spaghetti. I miss her jokes. I miss her stories. Don't worry. We'll find someone. There are plenty of people out there. Nobody like her. All right, I admit, things were a lot nicer when she was around. The house was so warm and cozy, and beds were always made, and the dinner was... She isn't real. We have to stop referring to her as if she were a real person.
Yeah, it is the largest event happening today in New York City. We don't know, maybe it's about 5,000 people watching the movie at the same time, approximately.
Do you know what that means, puppets?
Wait a minute! Did you say puppet?
Oh, no, dear. Oh, it's Kovacs. Welcome, Kovacs.
Did you say extinction? Did you say something?
Oh, something smelling, but I'm talking about it.
Unfortunately, when I zoom in, we lose the quality of the picture, but you can tell how big the screen is.
Make you a little mad?
Makes me very mad.
Well, tell people about it.
I'm mad. You know why? Because next is the chimps. That's right. Now, you were cute. Then they're yours.
Does it make you mad that humans are playing your parts in movies?
Oh, Cheetah, Planet of the Apes.
Right.
Who gets this role? Roddy McDowell.
Oh,
I did
well.
better than that. But I did better than Charles Heston.
And your rug is better, too.
Oh, what's better?
You could play a version on that rug. Well, you know what? Shall we tell them where we're going tomorrow?
Yeah. They want to know.
Tomorrow, puppets, we're taking a wonderful trip. But you don't have to pack the bags because we're going in our mind.
That's
we're
right.
going across the Atlantic Ocean to England, where I came from.
You came from England, huh?
I did, dear. It's a wonderful country. Do you know about England?
I just know that it's an island.
It's an island, dear, and a glorious one because they have a queen and they have a royal family.
Oh, just like a poker game.
Beautiful,
It's a
so
full
A
peaceful.
couple of cards aren't living at home anymore.
That anymore, dear, next to mobile phones.
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
Do you know what language they speak in England?
Pakistani.
That's right, correct. In Minnesota, they do.
Yes, probably 5,000 people, if not more.
Oh, yeah, kiss.
A lot of people.
I'm gonna give you 2.
All right,
There's
dear.
one on the cheek.
All right.
And there's a monkey bite.
Oh, you wicked monkey. Oh, well, that's all for today. Bye-bye.
Cut. That's a wrap, folks. Thank you very much.
Where I smell Number 1 in our time slot. Yes, Detroit, Cleveland, Chicago, Los Angeles. Ooh, all with offers to see the entire world.
Daniel?
So
Danny?
this is Bryant Park tonight.
All right.
Watching Mrs. Doubtfire on a huge screen.
I'll be right out. Just wait here.
Very impressive scene.
Welcome to your Virginia's house. Old draft. What can I do for you?
First of all, congratulations on the show.
Well, thanks. You got to see the guest first opening.
The kids, we've been watching every day.
It's nice to know that they see it every day.
Daniel, I know it's going to take a long time to get over all the fights and all the horrible things we said to each other. It's tried so hard. But I know somehow you and I will be all right. We'll get through this. But the kids, I don't want to hurt our children.
So what do you want me to do? I'm like, everything's all right. I'm on a happy face, smile. Jesus, man, you took my children away from me. I can only see, supervision. Someone who comes and watches me and okay, I got some sort of duty. If I try to hug them, she wants to walk. You know what that's like? You just sat in the corner.
Thank you. Yes, we're trying to capture the moment, and we're standing right behind the screen.
What?
I don't do this anymore. I don't want to do any more wounded work at home. Ever since this happened, I've been trying to make sense out of it. And the only thing I know to be true in my heart is that the children were happier when Mrs. Doubtfire was a part of their lives. She brought out the best in them. She brought out the best in you.
And you?
Yeah. And this one terrible.
And the Bryant Park fountain in the back. That's right. This all turns into ice skating rink during the winter hours with a beautiful ice skating rink and a little Christmas, not a little, but not as big as Rockefeller Center, but a Christmas tree standing in the back, in the center by the library building. And this skyscraper here is the Wonderbuilt with a blue top. It's a brand new skyscraper with a brand new observation deck that hopefully will open in October. And between that and to your right, between the two in the middle, you'll see the top of Chrysler, the Chrysler building.
Go get your stuff. Oh, yeah.
People are absolutely fascinated by the movie. I don't think they make movies like this anymore. And a lot of young people in here too. Yes, new skyscraper here, the Wonderbuilt. Right here in the center of your screen with a blue top. That blue portion, I think it's made mostly out of glass. So if you're watching the commercials of what's going to be, what we're all going to experience if we go up there and visit observation deck, it's a lot of glass and mirrors there. It should be extremely modern and absolutely fascinating to visit.
They can become better people and much better mummies and daddies for you. And sometimes they get back together. And sometimes they don't. And if they don't
I think we had a pretty good view of Bryant Park, and we will say goodbye to the movie season at Bryant Park.
There are all sorts of different fabulous people.
for the 2021 season, and hopefully we'll be back next year.
Some children look to their uncle and aunt, some look at their grandparents, and some children look.
Welcome everyone who's watching us, who's joining in. Please participate in the chat below the video. Say hi, tell us where you're watching from. Let's communicate. And now we get a view of Empire State Building right there.
And you'll have a family in your heart forever. Oh, my love to you, Pocket. You're going to be all right. Bye-bye.
And we'll continue walking.
Thank you for coming tonight to Bryant Park Movie Nights presented by Verizon. We hope you join us again for movie nights on Mondays and Tuesdays through September 28th. Tonight the park closes at 10 p.m. Please take your time to wear a receptacle or broken items on the wall. Make sure you have all of your belongings and make your way to the end. Please take care to not get in the park.
And now the movie is over, and now this whole crowd will go home. So we will exit the park before the whole crowd catches up. We are on West 42nd Street and 6th Avenue. It's also called Avenue of America. So we walk straight down there toward the Times Square the other day, and you tell me where you want to go today. Would you like to go to Times Square again, or would you like me to walk downtown that way, where I will cross 41st Street and we'll continue downtown? The statue of Benito Juarez, President of Mexico, in 1858 and 1872. A historical figure. Movie is over and people are exiting the park. And we are going to walk toward 34th Street, I believe. It would be nice to see how the Macy's looks like, the Herald Square in Macy's. So we will probably stay on 6th Avenue and walk downtown. Crossing West 40th Street and 6th Avenue. And that's Bryant Park. One last glimpse. Waiting to cross the street. Alright, so our next goal is to get to 34th Street, which is only 5-6 blocks, street blocks from here. And we'll walk around Macy's and we will take a look at Macy's windows, maybe see how they look like. Yes, that was Tesla Corner. We just passed it. Tesla Corner, named after one of the most gifted and talented inventors and scientists of our times, Nikola Tesla. Another gift store. You can get a keychain for 99 cents. Nice souvenir from New York, especially if you bring it back bunch of souvenirs to your co-workers and don't want to spend a lot of money. We're about to cross 38th Street. Another souvenir store. Yes, thank you for the information, Thiago. The car brand Tesla is named after him. Probably the best possible name for the car brand that is using the modern technology, the latest technology. We're about to cross West 37th Street. And Herald Square and Macy's are only about 3 street blocks away. So in a few minutes we'll be there. Just a reminder, in case if you're watching us but you did not subscribe to our channel yet, please do so if you like our streams, our videos. Your likes, shares, comments are greatly appreciated. all of a sudden we have a lot of foot traffic here because we're approaching another major intersection in Manhattan, which is 34th Street and Broadway. And we're about to see Macy's, and by the way, across 34th Street from Macy's is Manhattan Mall. Welcome everyone who's joining us. Thank you for being with us tonight. We are browsing Midtown Manhattan and now walking down 6th Avenue, about to cross West 35th Street, New York City. Local time 8:56 p.m. Now across the street you see what's called Herald Square. This one is a very good, very nice building. Look, the whole wall is an artwork. So see those blue lights? This is the location of Manhattan Mall. Manhattan Mall, another shopping area. Macy's, arguably the largest department store as they advertise themselves in the world, is right here across the street. Also, a few blocks from here on West 32nd Street, an avenue block or two, is the area that's called Koreatown, with multiple Korean restaurants, karaoke places, and other Korean businesses. So this is West 35th Street and Herald Square. And this is Macy's, and what a bummer. I guess the windows is being renovated now, redesigned, so they covered, and there's nothing good looking about Macy's windows right now. Hopefully it won't take long, and in a few days there will be more interesting stuff displayed in the windows, in the Macy's windows. Everything is constantly changing in New York City. So we're standing in the middle of Herald Square and looking up You see Broadway going north, and those flickering lights up there is where Times Square is. There's a lot of characters in New York. This is another major shopping area here on West 34th Street. Hey Darian, hello from Sydney, Australia. Sydney says hello to us. Hi from New York City. How's the weather in Australia? Let's see, we have early fall, so you probably have early spring. It's a small world. We are in New York City on West 34th Street on Broadway, standing by the world-famous Macy's department store in Herald Square. And we're going to walk a little bit further down south, maybe a few blocks, and let's see what's going on in Koreatown. Bicycles are crazy here in New York. It's a combination of delivery and just random people driving random bicycles. See, they don't even stop when they're supposed to stop. One of the subway entrances and one of the major stations in Midtown, 34th Street Herald Square station, with a lot of trains connecting here. 8 lines connect here. 8 subway lines are interconnected here. This is Manhattan Mall. Thanksgiving Day parade route. Parade ends here by Macy's with a huge presentation every day, and it takes place, see what the Macy's sign is, to the left of it, because the Macy's building is much longer when you make a left and you walk. It takes the whole avenue block. So the parade kind of moving from north to south, down the Broadway or any other avenue, depends on the year and what they decide the route is, and then it ends here with, so when it gets televised, the picture that you get, the stream that you get is from this intersection basically, where you see this, the longer side of Macy's along West 34th Street. And yes, hopefully there will be a parade this year, because everything was canceled last year, so people are eager to get back to normal as soon as possible. This is West 33rd Street on Broadway. And the next block is what's called Koreatown. We're 30 seconds, so let's go and we'll make a left and walk. You're welcome. Anytime, let's communicate through the chat because I can answer your messages and you can write anything you want in the chat. Thank you, Thiago. Columbus Day Parade is in 2 weeks. That's right. There's a lot of parades in New York City. There was one only a few days ago. There was a parade last Saturday in Little Italy for San Gennaro, the Feast of San Gennaro. By the way, we streamed that too. And we have that on our channel. So if you'd like to look it up, you will see. This West 32nd is also called Korea Way. For some reasons, not so many people here today. Usually this block is packed. And you'll see Korean restaurants here. Thank you so much, Thiago. Thank you for your feedback. We much appreciate it. This is very nice to know there are people out there that watch our videos and like it and give us a good feedback about it. Thank you. That was something very nice looking. Let's see what that is. A Korean barbecue restaurant. A lot's going on. Lasers. Oh wow, that's very nice. I don't think we have a big Ferris wheel. Actually, they had a Ferris wheel temporarily during the San Gennaro feast. And before that, they had a Ferris wheel installed in Times Square for a couple of weeks. So New York City had a few Ferris wheels recently. But the largest one is definitely in Coney Island, Brooklyn. That one is permanent. And it's a part of their amusement park and been there for, if I'm not mistaken, around 100 years or so. Just like the Cyclone, the famous ride made out of wood, 100% out of wood. So no matter where you are staying in New York, you can take a subway ride to Coney Island, and it's a great boardwalk and places to eat and a beach and Atlantic Ocean and Coney Island where there's rides. You can spend the whole day there and it's not going to be enough. Only a short walking distance from there is Brighton Beach, with a lot of Russian businesses, restaurants. A whole different experience. Hey Kevin, where are you watching from? That's right, y'all got Dino's Ferris wheel in Coney Island, Brooklyn. So a lot of signs in Korean. Little Falls, New York, not too far. Welcome, welcome. We are back on 5th Avenue. The local time is 9:11 p.m. Anytime. Thank you for watching. Oh, look at this one. We're not going to discuss the purpose of it because we're on YouTube and we don't want to get flagged for that, but look how colorful that thing is. And in case if you're not sure what it is, you'll probably guess by now, but look at all these colors and all these names. Yeah, you can get these candies in New York as well, right on the street. So now we're back on 5th Avenue and we are going to continue walking downtown. Dunkin' Donuts for those who are desperately looking to get some snack and coffee. Hotel Walcott is one of the oldest and most historical hotels in New York on West 34th Street and 5th Avenue. A lot of construction going on in New York, a lot of scaffoldings. Crossing West 30th Street and 5th Avenue. Just a friendly reminder for those who enjoys our videos but are not subscribed yet, please do so. Like our videos, share our videos, comment. Everything is much appreciated. Let us know how we're doing. And if you subscribed, of course, you will get notifications when we're live, when we post the videos. They're on West 29th Street. and 5th Avenue. That's another beautiful church here. Fifth Avenue and 29th Street bus stop. We walked from 52nd Street to 29th Street. Not bad. Oh, that's a big garbage truck. Blocking the intersection. How are we gonna walk? Let's see. That's a Museum of Sex. Believe it or not, we have a Museum of Sex in New York City. A lot of museums, tons of museums in New York City of all kinds and sorts, including this one. We are approaching Madison Square Park, which is not located next to Madison Square Garden. Not even close, but it's called Madison. Probably because old Madison Square Garden used to stand right here around this area, but it has been moved, and now the name of this park is Madison Square Park. Oh, really? I didn't know. Thank you, Thiago. I didn't know Chelsea Clinton has an apartment down the street. It's a beautiful neighborhood. Why not? Good for her. Really nice neighborhood. Very quiet in this park today. And also Jeff Gordon lives around here. The race car driver. That's very nice to know. Thank you. This installation here in the park is called Ghost Forest, on view through November 14th by Maya Lean. And if we get closer, we will see the group of trees, but they are not real trees. They are artificial trees, part of art installation. Oh, thank you, Thiago. And now we know that Tom Brady, the football quarterback, used to be on the opposite side of the park, which is probably right around this area here behind the park, or probably more toward that way. Look at these trees. You think they're real? They are not. All the straight trees are part of art installation that's called Ghost Forest. Ghost Forest. Very interesting. They look real, except for they all are very similar to each other. So it creates some sort of enigmatic picture. Makes you think a little bit. And the lights right there is Shake Shack. That was the first Shake Shack that opened in New York City. Fountain in the safe mode. Doesn't fountain a lot of water tonight, but still looks nice. Smell of burgers. Very appetizing. It's a Shake Shack. Shake Shack in Madison Square Park. Even Shake Shack is not busy. It's interesting why not so many people here. Usually lines and lines. It's easier for us to walk. So that avenue going down would be 5th Avenue. And we are kind of in the middle of Avenue Block. We'll continue to the left and we'll make a right on Park Avenue South, which is the next avenue parallel to 5th Avenue. Waiting for a light. Actually, we have a light. We have 14 seconds to cross the street. More places to eat. Arby's are not open. That's sad. And Krispy Kreme donuts. Another fairly new location. Donuts are going strong. Donuts are popular. Just wanted to mention that I want to thank you again for being with us tonight. We're not done yet. I just want to thank you for watching our stream. Wherever you are in the world, you can all let me know where you're from. I know we have someone from Sydney, Australia. We have someone from Little Falls, New York. We made a turn on Park Avenue South, and we are walking in a direction toward Union Square, which is on 14th Street, 15th Street. It's only 7 or so street blocks. This beautiful building to the left, right here in the middle of your screen, is it's a historical building, and what is being used for now, it's a museum. Museum's name is a photo museum. His name is Fotografiska. Fotografiska is originated in Sweden, I believe, and it has a few museum locations in the world, including one in New York City. Morton Williams supermarket. and entrance to the subway, 23rd Street, downtown 6th Street. How beautiful this building is. I'll show you. For those who subscribe to our channel while watching the stream, thank you so much. More scaffoldings. We're about to cross east, because we're on the east side of this island of Manhattan, East 21st Street. Yeah, that building is real cool, absolutely, especially in the dark with all the lights going on. Absolutely beautiful. Never been inside, never visited that museum yet, but it's one of my intentions at some point to do so. They say it's a good museum. Thank you everyone who's joining in. Despite the late hours in New York. Local time in New York is 9:32 p.m. But you can be anywhere in the world, whether it's early morning or day. We welcome all of you. Let us know where you're watching from. Crossing East 20th Street. That's also called Theodore Roosevelt Way, because one of the U.S. President, Theodore Roosevelt, was actually born in a house located somewhere in the middle of this block, right there. It's a popular Barbunia restaurant. According to current regulations, if you're not vaccinated and you don't have a proof of vaccination, you cannot eat indoors, you can only eat outdoors, but people usually don't care and they eat outdoors, especially when the weather permitting. And we are slowly approaching Union Square in New York City, in Manhattan.
They're always going to continue.
And we only have one street block left before we will see Union Square. Sorry, excuse me, sorry. And we are in Union Square. Union Square, New York City. This one is the great Barnes & Noble bookstore that is still open. Quite a few of them closed, but this one occupies 4 floors, still in full operation. Yes, Thiago, you're absolutely right. Green Market is here. Multiple times we worked for Green Market. It takes the whole Union Square. Like, it starts right there, all the way, and turns right here, and ends where we came from today, right there. It's a huge, huge shopping. This Union Square that looks pretty empty now turns into a huge market where you can buy anything food related, meats, fish, vegetables, you name it, wines, anything. This is a northern tip of Union Square West and East 17th Street at Broadway. And this is where we're going to probably say goodbye to all of you today. We've been streaming for 1 hour and 46 minutes, and you've been with us for the most part, or the whole length of our stream. We love you, we appreciate you, we appreciate your feedbacks, your likes, your shares, your subscriptions, your loyalty. Thank you so much. Thank you for finding our streams interesting. And we will continue as often as we can, as much as we can. We'll do our best to show you the best of New York City. We are here at live Walking NYC, saying goodbye, good night, good morning, good evening, good day to anyone from anywhere in the world. Thiago, especially thank you so much for submitting all the information to us and educating us. We'll learn a few things. Kevin, thank you so much as well for chatting. Thank you for using the chat. Thank you for keeping the conversation going. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we're going to say good night, and we'll see you next time. from Union Square, New York City. Good night, good night, good night.